meet me at the corner of Russell and Albina, just about a block from Mississippi Avenue. I'll take you to a house where they hang carpets on the wall, and if we go there on a Sunday, there's a song I'll take you through.
Welcome to Open Mic America. I'm Daphne Ramiel, your MC, and I'm joined by our founder, Capo Dave Williams, as our interviewing host, and Laura Bordowitz as our show engineer. Our mission is to support local open mics, and it's our pleasure to present the more accomplished singer-songwriters who play at these and other events. Without gimmicks or frills, this is the beating heart of American music, that tapestry of story and song that's been weaving us together for generations. And now let's introduce all our performers. By the way, there's no two performers this time that are from the same state, so we are all over America. Grover Duffield from Grove, Oklahoma, you can wave. Ron Martinez from Lynnwood, Washington. John Geary from Stowe, Ohio. Lemay and Reece from Somerset, Kentucky. Joseph Isaacs from Columbia, Maryland. Henry Kaiser from Portland, Oregon. Jennifer McQuaid from Auburn, Maine. According to Bazooka from Davis, California. And you can find links to all their work on our website and on this YouTube video if you'd like to hear more of these performers. So let's get started. Our first performer is Grover Duffield from Grove, Oklahoma, whose favorite open mic, he plays at many online events. Hambones, Rob's Open Mic, Dallas Songwriters, Influence Music Hall, Music Matters Showcase, and many more. Welcome, Grover.
Sorry, I had to find my mouse. Thank you very much. This first song I wrote is called Nothing I Missed. Late at night when I close my eyes, I drift off to sleep. To my surprise, I see a sky so bright and blue. First some clouds, then in comes you. In my dreams, you walk through the sky, floating on air as you fly. Your chiffon robe flows all around. While I watch you, you never touch ground. I only hope that there's nothing I missed. It's only in my dreams that you exist. Only hope that there's nothing I missed. Fleeting glimpses of you I see, take me where I long to be. Dancing with you among the clouds, way up high above the crowds. You hold me tight within your arms, swirling and twirling, feeling your charms. I look in your eyes, get lost in your sight. Then comes the sun, the morning light, and with it you're gone. At the end of the night. I only hope that there's nothing I missed. It's only in my dreams that you exist. I only hope that there's nothing I missed. I only hope that there's nothing I missed. It's only in my dreams that you exist. Only hope that there's nothing I missed. I only hope that there's nothing I missed.
Oh, wow, Grover. Bravo.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. This next song I co-wrote with a lady by the name of Phoebe Hunt and Peter Rowan. I'm a member of an organization called Soldier Songs and Voices, and we get some phenomenal music teachers at our songwriting seminars. I call this one Life's Falling Leaves. The greens and golds, the autumn leaves, their beauty brings me to my knees as I learn to walk my way. The fall of life has come my way. Silver of your golden hair, your sparkling eyes still take me there, as your beauty takes me to my knees, as I walk along life's fallen leaves. Yes, I walk along life's fallen leaves. We gathered round the life's burning fire. We played the game of heart's desire. Still in my heart, the autumn flame, where you remain, where you remain. The music from the mountain fair lifted our souls as we danced on air. Through this window, through this pain, the fall of life has come to stay. Yet in my room, though memories remain, the fall of life has come to stay.
Oh, beautiful, Grover.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Bravo. Thank you, Grover. That was beautiful. You could sing that to me a lot of times.
Wonderful songs, Grover, wonderful songs. And you're playing really strong tonight, I might add. You sound great tonight. You sound terrific.
Thanks, Dave.
And those are amazing songs. You have a style that, I can't put my finger on it. It's like you really have your own style, but it makes me curious about some of the greats that you respected, when you were coming up. Give me a clue to where your style comes from, because it's I'd like to see how it's connected to what you used to think was great.
Neil Diamond,
Neil Diamond.
James Taylor.
Okay, now Neil Diamond, there's the operatic singing right there. Okay. James, keep going.
And Stephen Stills.
Oh, yeah.
And then Mom was a big blues singer.
Is that
And
right?
so I grew up with Motown also. But yeah, Neil Diamond. There's a couple of my songs I think sound Diamond-esque. But I like the Hot August Night album was probably my favorite. And that's back before he became so piano-oriented and a little more guitar-oriented.
Yeah. Well, what comes to mind a little bit when I hear you is I think of Roy Orbison in a way. The
Pretty
presentation, the operatic presentation, and the strong guitar work with it. It's kind of like a cousin of Roy Orbison.
I have listened to a lot of Roy Orbison.
And I definitely get that too. But what a pleasure to see you here on Open Mic America. Thanks for
Thank you.
stopping by. Okay, take care.
Thank you so much, Grover and Dave. And now we're going to go to our number 2 performer all the way across the country to Lynnwood, Washington, to hear from Ron Martinez. Now, his favorite gig is at Grumpy D's Zoom Open Mic. That's a funny name. And at the Salmon Bay Park in Seattle, now in the summertime. So take it away, Ron.
All right. Thank you very much. It's a pleasure to be here. I'm going to do a song that I originally wrote a couple of years back. I call it the baseball song. I saw you on the corner of a crowded, busy street. Then I saw you at the ball game. You were looking for a bite to eat. Thousands walked right on past you, down the pathway to the main gate. We hurried to make the opening pitch, and nothing was gonna make us late. Foot-long hot dogs we were chomping. Then we stood at the 7th inning stretch. We faced the toughest team in baseball, and our stats this year impressed. Home runs and stolen bases, then a chance at the way. We fought to catch a foul ball. Baseball was my game. America's pastime was unfolding, and the innings all flew by as we watched in celebration with our spirits soaring high. And when the cheering finally ended, we headed home without much delay, only to face the rows of vulnerable people, not knowing what to do or say, as we consider if they have a need, or maybe just something up their sleeve. But what makes a man start to wonder what sends him absent without leave? We explain to our children while they watch and learn our ways. But how do we help each other? Of these our latter days, there but for the grace of God go I. Therefore, the grace of God go I. There but for the grace of God go I. Therefore, the grace of God go I. Thank you. Thank you very much. I'm going to do a love song now. This is the song called If You Went Away. You went away, I'd be lost without you. I'd be torn apart, I'd be broken and blue. Si te vas de mí, si no te quedas aquí, si te vas de este amor, nos estamos a perder. But if you stay, the stars would all shine, the moon would glow, even the trees would grow. Si te quedas conmigo, tus labios ardiendo dulce y natural. Cuando estás aquí, aquí conmigo. Stay with me, baby. In my arms is where you should be. Quédate, quédate, querida, no te vayas de mí. You brought the warmth of the sunshine and the sweetness of the rain. Cuando estás aquí, está de mi lado. Todo el mundo está bien también. So don't go away. Tell me you'll stay. We'll walk in the rain and hold hands again. Si te quedas conmigo, las estrellas brillarán cuando estás en mi lado, aquí conmigo. 'Cause if you stay, the stars would all shine, the moon would glow, even the trees would grow. Si te quedas conmigo, si te quedas aquí, si te quedas con nuestro amor, estaríamos feliz. Stay with me, baby. In my arms is where you should be. Quédate, quédate, querida. No te vayas, no te vayas de mí, quédate aquí.
Wow.
Gosh,
Wow.
Ron, you don't leave anything on the table, do you? Wow.
I try not to.
We didn't know you were going to sing in anything but English. That was surprising. Wow.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah.
Those were very exciting songs. Very exciting songs.
Thank you, Dave.
Tell us where your music comes from. Tell us your story. Where is your music coming from?
Just about everywhere. A lot of Latin, Santana, Luis Miguel, but Crosby, Stills, Nash.
Yeah.
And Daryl Hall. I like Daryl Hall. That kind of
Yeah.
stuff. So just everywhere.
Very, very cool. Very strong. Very strong the way you present it. Really amazing. Tremendous. I think you'll be proud of your set, your recording of this. That we archive it when you see that it's
All right.
did a nice job. Yeah.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate that.
Yeah. So.
I just did a Seattle Northwest Folklife Festival. Yeah, this was back in May, and it was just a really wonderful experience. It's a huge festival up here, and the typical Seattle weather. It rained.
Sure.
It rained during the festival, but I don't remember the rain.
Sounds like you had a great time.
It was great. It was great.
Wonderful. Well, sure is great having you on the show, and look forward to having you back. So thanks so much for.
Thank you, Ron. Can I butt in, since you invited me to butt in before, Dave? And
Yeah.
I'm just curious, when you play at this festival, Ron, did you play solo? Or did you have I hear percussion and stuff going on in my head when you're playing. Did you play with a band or just by yourself?
No, I did the festival solo, but I have that last song, that Latin song recorded. I have that with percussion in it. Yeah,
Got it.
yeah.
But you're a solo performer, yeah. Well, thank you so much. That was very romantic, I've got to say. That really was.
I
Thank
appreciate you guys. Thank you.
Wow, and now we're moving to yet another part of the country. We are going to hear from John Gary in Stowe, Ohio. And John says that he likes to play at Jenks 1929, which is an eclectic listening room and divine open mic. And there are monthly theme shows. Oh, it sounds like somewhere we'd all like to visit. So the stage is yours, Gary.
Thank you, Daphne. I appreciate you having me back. So just something about the Jenks building. It's was purchased by an attorney who did real estate, and he likes to focus on 100-year-old buildings, and he doesn't put the modern conveniences in it. So he took this old mechanic shop and turned it into this kind of eclectic shop where he sells beers and wines and pastries and that. But he does music. He's a real music supporter and supports music 3 nights a week. So great place to play. So I'm going to do a couple of songs tonight. Typically, I get asked very often, did I write this song about somebody that I knew? And I very often don't write songs about people I know, but these two are about people I know. So the first one is called Open My Heart, and it's a song about vulnerability. Make me afraid of you. 'Cause I swore to myself that I would never come this close again. But you're tearing down the walls that I had built so long ago. And now I need to ask myself, do I open my heart to let you in? Do I open my heart to let you in? And dare I take the risk of being hurt again? Am I ready to give up myself again? Friend, sorry, try that again. Love, I'm not sure what it is. Friend, I've wanted one so long. Can you be that friend to me? Do I open my heart to let you in? Do I open my heart to let you in? And dare I take the risk of being hurt again? Am I strong enough to give myself again? Can you I've been waiting for. And can I open my heart to let you in? And you make me afraid. Thank you.
Wow, wonderful.
All right, so that was a song that I went over. I was playing in a band as a keyboard player, and this girl that I knew was just on my mind all the time. So I went over to her apartment and I sang her that song. So we will celebrate our 39th year of marriage this next month. So it worked. So this next song is a song that I wrote based upon an experience I had with my oldest son when he was about a year old. And he had been in his room, standing up in his crib, kind of looking out the window. And I snuck into the room. He didn't hear me when I came in, and he kind of turns around and sees me, and this huge smile comes across his face. So it becomes kind of the inspiration for this song. It's called Unconditional Love, and when I go out and perform this, I let people know that if you don't have kids, this is what you're missing. It's a song about that. Walk into your room and greet the smile upon your face. I feel a warmth within my heart, holds for you a special place. And you know I live my life for you, for all the joys you've given me. And I give straight from my heart unconditional love. Your eyes so full of life, they captivate my soul. So I'm a prisoner of yours. Well, I love my lifelong role. And you know, I live my life for you, all the joys you've given me. And I give straight from my heart unconditional love. So empty were the days before I knew. Never did I think I'd feel the way I do. So when the pressures of my life start to get me down, minute spent with you will turn smiles from the frowns. And you know I'd give my life for you, for all the joys you've given me. And I give straight from my heart unconditional love. Yes, I give straight from my heart unconditional love. And to you I give straight from my heart unconditional love. Thank you.
Very pretty, Gary.
Wow.
John.
Thank you.
Very pretty. Wow.
Wow.
Lucky little kid.
John, amazing songs, John, and so well sung and well played. I'm watching your picking. Wow, I'm in awe. What wonderful, absolutely wonderful.
I'll tell you that second song, I had to remind myself about it many times when that son was a teenager.
Wonderful song, and so well played. So, what's going on in your life? Are you getting out to play?
Yeah, actually I have a couple of shows this week, out at the venues. I'm staying very busy, and I do a couple of virtual shows a week, and then some of this stuff, and playing out at venues 2 or 3 times a week now,
Terrific.
as well as running my own open mic.
Oh, you have an open mic
I run
online?
an open mic also.
Okay, is that online or is it a live one?
It's a live venue,
Oh.
and what we do with ours is I do a showcase performer for about 45-50 minutes, who plays in the middle of the open mic, and then I require people to kind of sign up in advance, and they play before and after the showcase performer, and I kind of let them know when they get there, when they're playing. As we were looking at ways of how do we keep people at the open mics, as opposed to the people who walk in, I'm going to play and then leave. So because I know most of these performers, it gives me this ability to kind of bring people in and make sure that I don't have similar types of performers following each other. And it's been working out really well, and I've been able to book out shows now into next year already with my showcase performers.
Good,
Works really well.
good. Yeah, just exerting a certain amount of control over the process.
Yes.
You can get the thing to where it actually works. But if you just let people to their own devices, it's just the Wild West. I think about the open mic I was at in Phoenix, where they had 3 pool tables right in front of where the open mic was, and they were playing pool during the open mic, and to
Well,
them it was normal.
It's nice in that we're seeing, with the one that I run, that we're seeing about anywhere from 25 to 30, sometimes 35 people who are not performers there, who are staying the whole
Nice.
time. So that's what's really good.
That's what you want. That's what you want. Yeah. Well, I call them civilians
Yes.
that you're actually going to get some. So, anyway, great having you on the show again. I'll look forward to seeing you next time.
All right. Thanks a lot for having me.
Thanks so much, John. Good night.
Thank you, John. And now we are headed to Kentucky. We're going to hear Lemay and Reece perform for us. They're from Somerset, Kentucky, and they host the Lake Cumberland Jammers and the Third Friday Folk at the Cooper Community Arts Center in Somerset. So take it away, Lemay and Reece.
All right. Well, Sherry and I were both songwriters. We're going to start off with a song Sherry wrote. Do you want to say anything about it, Sherry?
Well, it was inspired by a friend of mine way back when, and it's called Bluebird Blues. She was here, and now she's gone. My little bluebird, my happy one. Oh, what did I do? I haven't a clue. Without her, now I'm the one who's blue. Bluebird, come back where you belong. Come and sit by my window and sing your little song. Oh, when the skies turn cloudy and gray, my fair weather friend, she flew away. Where did she go? I haven't a clue. Without her, now I'm the one who's blue. Bluebird, come back where you belong. Come and sit by my window and sing your little song. I don't need a new bird with gold or silver wings. All I need is my little bluebird and the happiness she brings. Well, she was here and now she's gone. My little bluebird, my happy one. Well, what can I do? I haven't a clue. Without her, now I'm the one who's blue. Without her, now I'm the one who's blue.
Yeah,
Wonderful.
that sounds like a classic.
It is.
You wrote a classic, my gosh.
Thank you.
All right, the second song is a song I wrote. It's sort of an ode to the demise of the coal mining industry in eastern Kentucky. A lot of our musician friends here in Kentucky were either coal miners themselves or they grew up in coal mine camps. And if you drive through eastern Kentucky and West Virginia and Tennessee and Virginia, you'll see a lot of abandoned coal camps and coal towns, and that's what this song is all about. It's called Rust on the Tracks. When the mines built this town a long time ago, the coal cars were constantly filling. The miners dug deep to work for their keep, and the air was heavy from drilling. Trains ran all day and trains ran all night to haul out the coal they were mining. And in the bright midday sun, as the trains made their run, the tracks looked like silver a-shining. I was only a boy when this town was alive. We lived up the road in a holler. My father was bound to work underground, but he brought home a pretty good dollar. On the hot summer days, we'd follow the tracks to the trestle where we'd go climbing. And we'd watch the trains roll as they carried the coal over tracks like silver a-shining. Oh, the living was good for a coal miner's kid. There was plenty of running and fooling, but the years they went by in the wink of an eye. I was soon done with my schooling, but the mines had slowed down to one shift a day. No work for me to be finding. So one day in the rain, I left on the train, down the tracks like silver a-shining. Now the years they've gone by, I'm back in this town, the place where I did my growing. But the mines have shut down, the workers are gone, and the coal is no longer a-flowing. As I walk to the streets of this dead mining town, my heart fills with sorrow and pining. It's just broken down shacks and rust on the tracks, no longer like silver a-shining.
Wow. Wow.
Wow.
You all have such a nice harmony together. It's just
Well, there's only one person doing the harmony, and that's her right there.
well, you got to have a
thank you.
solid lead for the good harmony to work with it. It's the way the voices work together. You know, you can hear them. It becomes a thing unto itself. You know,
Well, thank
it's
you.
just very, very nice, very nice. And I love the hard times coal mining songs. Both my grandfathers worked in the coal mines of northeastern Pennsylvania as young men. So I know a little bit about those songs. So. But talk about your influences. I'll bet you've listened to Doc Watson a little bit and people like that. Talk about some of that stuff.
Well,
tell us about.
We have different but similar influences. I got to start with Bob Dylan and John Prine and the Appalachian music. The old time music. Those, I think, as I look back now on many years of making music, I would say John Prine, Bob Dylan, a little bit of the Stanley Brothers,
Yeah.
and the Appalachian sound. Where mine was let's ask Sherry.
And what do you say, Sherry?
Well, he came out of folk and I came out of bluegrass. My dad was a
Okay.
bluegrass musician. So all those old traditional bluegrass songs, Appalachian, whatever, Doc Watson, Stanley Brothers,
Bill Monroe.
Bill Monroe,
Yep.
all that stuff. But then I got into Bob Dylan.
Oh
So,
yeah.
it all kind of got mixed up in there somewhere.
I'm a Dylan guy myself, big time. Yeah. Incorrigible.
Could be worse.
Can I ask a question? Can I ask something?
Sure,
How
go
long
ahead,
how long have you been playing together?
Since 1998.
Oh, that's a long time. Did you meet before music, or did music bring you together?
Oh no, I had been a solo performer for about 30 years when I met her, And we met at a song circle in Rochester, New York. And I heard her, and she heard me, and the rest is history.
Hey, that's a song right there.
Yeah.
It was like Mitch and Mickey, right?
Oh,
No, not really. Anyway, it's been great having you on the show. So everything good in your life? You getting out to play and stuff?
yeah, we just came back from a 2-week tour of upstate New York City, Connecticut, Pennsylvania, New Jersey. I think that was it, right?
I think so.
A 2-week tour. It was a very, very good tour. People were generous with their money, and we were safe, and everybody was safe, and we're glad to be back home.
What was that venue in Pennsylvania?
It was an Irish gathering at an Irish pub.
What city?
We don't do any Irish music, but they invited us to come sing there, so they must have heard something they liked.
What
And
city
it turned
was
out
in?
they liked original songs, is what it was.
Yeah.
What city was it in?
Oh, I'm sorry, Lancaster.
Lancaster, yeah.
It was Annie Bailey's Public Music House or something like that.
Public
Pub,
house.
yeah, public house. Yeah.
Very cool, very cool. Really, it's a pleasure having you guys on the show. I'm so glad that you came back, and we'll look forward to seeing you again, too.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you
So-
so much.
All right.
Thank
Daphne?
you. You had your own tour here today. You've been in all the states where everybody's listening to you.
Yeah,
Yes.
that too.
There you
Yes.
go. Yeah.
Oh,
And now-
Daphne, I just got one thing to say.
Yes.
I see you play the fiddle, right?
How do you see that?
I saw a picture of you holding a fiddle.
Oh yes, I do. I play the violin. Fiddle is a verb. Yes.
Oh, I see. Well, anyway, the point is we love you.
Oh, good. Well, maybe one day if I get to your neck of the woods, we could go play something together.
All right.
Yeah. Thank you so much. And now we're at the second half of the show. So stretch break, everybody. I learned this from Laura. She's really good about that. And let's introduce performer number 5, and that is Joseph Isaacs from Columbia, Maryland. And he actually runs the Music Matters Showcase. And he gave us the URL for it, but you know what? That will be on this website. If it will be on the website, so people will be able to find it rather than reading it out right now. And it's an online showcase, kind of like Open Mic America. They go round robin 3 times, doing 1 song each on select Saturdays. So look out for that one, and take it away, Joseph.
There's a couple performers here who've played at it, Grover and John Gary. And the first song I'm going to do is it's kind of taking the metaphor of my it's sort of a psychological song. All my songs are original that I do pretty much. It's taking the metaphor of what if my head was like a basement or something. My mind. Sound coming through okay? I wouldn't go down there. I wouldn't go down there. Be careful down there. It's like a minefield down there. All these thoughts in my mind, and I can't seem to find any peace of mind. Like dishes in the sink, my thoughts go clink, 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 and I ain't got room to think. All this baggage that I stow, it'll drag me deep below. These thoughts in my mind on constant rewind. What doesn't serve me, let it go. I gotta let it go. But it's like a minefield down there. There's anger down there. There's jealousy down there. Dissatisfaction down there. Negative thoughts down there. Be careful down there. There's old dreams down there. All this life that I've been living, and I got to be forgiven. Others so I can forgive myself. Take my heart down off the shelf. Think about someone else. All this clutter in my mind, thoughts on constant rewind. I've gotta let it go. All this anger that I stow, it'll drag me deep below. What doesn't serve me, let it go. Doesn't serve me, let it go. It's like a minefield down there. Gotta go down there. I gotta go down there. Gotta get it sorted down there. I gotta go down there.
Oh my goodness. We gotta look out.
Watch out, watch out. This next one I'm doing is about time, and it's the speed of which it sort of flies by us, and trying to slow down and appreciate those little moments. Here we go, dancing, dancing, dancing. Here we go in circles one more time. Here we go, dancing, dancing, dancing. Here we go in circles one more time. Make a wish, blow out the candles. Go one more time around the sun. Toddlers become teenagers. Head to college. Don't blink before your time is done. Here we go, dancing, dancing, dancing. Here we go in circles one more time. Oh yes, winter is coming. But don't you know that summer's leaving too? When I take just a moment, appreciate all that's around you. Hear the beating of your heart. Feel the breath inside your lungs. Here we go, dancing, dancing, dancing. Here we go, busy, busy, round and round. Little lad, why don't you put down that boulder you've been carrying? You got the weight of the world resting on you. Oh yes, winter's coming. But don't you know that summer's leaving too? Dandelion, dandelion, don't lose your head now. The wind's blowing you in all directions, your hair's been turning white. Busy, take a moment for yourself now. Let your roots grow deeper in the ground. Why not take just a moment? Just take stock of the good you have. All the people in your life. All the trees, all the sunlight. All these feet and these hands and this heart. Put down the phone, look up at the sky now. The sun is set in purples, pinks and blues. A masterpiece free for all to behold now. There it is right in front of you. Here we go, dancing, dancing, dancing. Here we go in circles one more time. Here we go, let's take one last dance now. Let's dance one more time before our time is through. Let me have this one last dance with you. Yes, oh yes, winter's coming, but summer's leaving too. Yes, oh yes, winter's coming, but summer's leaving too.
Yes. Wow.
Kind of hypnotic.
It's in a weird,
Joseph.
weird tuning, which kind of sort of inspires maybe a little bit of that.
Both your songs, very, very strong, very compelling, very interesting. The second one, almost like a little opera, just kind of goes over here, goes over there, and just so cool listening to that. You're kind of groundbreaking in a way, kind of over in a place that.
I think that's one thing I like about songwriting. It's like, and like I like, just for me, I like to sort of let my thoughts flow, and sometimes like juxtaposition, like things maybe that you wouldn't think would go together. Like I don't like I'm not like a planner. I'm more like let the guitar and the words just sort of come out, you know, because and see what happens, and then I'll sort of evolve the song as time goes on, and edit it and like work on it. But I like that whole process of just let's see what happens if I put a dandelion here. What happens if we have an ant here? You know, what happens, you know?
That last number is to me, very Caribbean sounding, feeling. I can see being on I've spent some time in the Caribbean, and it's got the rhythm and the feeling of, just a constant
sort of
breeze
drive,
blowing and your hair blowing and everything. And it just has a great feel to it.
I like that. I like that image. I hadn't thought of it that way, but I like that.
Yeah. Great stuff. So, what are the well springs? I mean, if you had to, put a pin in a map here and there and say, these are some of the guys that were, to me, the big guys that influenced me.
I would say David Wilcox is probably like a big influence on me. I've always, like, the first time I heard him, I was like, kind of like, okay, that's what I want to do. He's for those of you who don't know him,
I don't know him.
There's a David Wilcox from Canada, David Wilcox from the United States. I'm talking about the one from the United States. He's kind of big in the folk circles, which means nobody knows of him, because folk circles, that's kind of the way it is, unfortunately, which is a shame because there's some really amazing songwriters there, but including David Wilcox. And some others I could name, but
when I first saw him, one thing he did was actually like improvise a song, like completely like in front of us, like, and he worked in like things that were in the environment. It was like at a lakefront, and there was a hotel, and he worked in the lake, and he worked in the hotel, and so like that kind of like improvisation. And it, like he talks about like what I was kind of just talking about like sort of Ray Bradbury, I think, calls it like seizing the lightning. Just letting the ideas like sort of flow to you, and then and that, for me, that's like a lot of the fun of just like exploring. And one of the things that David Wilcox would say is like these songs are so much smarter than me. And I feel that way too. Like the songs, it's not like. It's like they're just slightly above where I am. I don't always slow down, and I don't always put my phone down and enjoy the sunset, and I don't always sort out the clutter in my mind, and I don't always do. So the songs are like, to me, reminders and aspirational more than things like I've already mastered this, or something like that. I figure if it's something that I'm learning, then it's something probably somebody else is, is going to maybe register with someone else as well.
Yeah, well, it's very compelling. It's most things after a few moments, you basically know what's coming next. But your stuff, has a lot of surprises, and you kind of go out on a limb here and there, and manage to, weasel your way out of the trap that you laid for yourself, and get back over here. And it's you got some really cool stuff that you're doing. So
thank you. Yeah, I like again, I like sort of stumble on it. I don't take credit for it, but like I it's, like in that second song, like you have like that slow part, and then you go back into the fast part. I mean, that's kind of like life, right? I mean, you just like we get thrown back into it. We might take a second for ourselves, but then boom, we're back into it.
Yeah. The life isn't a continuous tempo throughout. It gets funny. Yeah. Okay. Well,
thank you so much for having me here. This is a pleasure, and you guys have kept this going and kept us going, and been like a real music is healing, and so thank you so much for keeping this going.
Well, we appreciate you coming on the show, and we'll look forward to seeing you again, Joseph. Thanks so much. Daphne?
Thank you, Joseph. Thank you so much, Joseph. And now, number 6, from Portland, Oregon, we have Henry Kaiser from, let me say this correctly, from the Pizzeria restaurant on Main Street in Hillsboro, Oregon, where he's not coming from there, but that's where he likes to play. And he's also a board member of the Influence Music Hall, which a lot of people know about, one of Portland, Oregon's longest running open mics. And he told us that it's been running for over 17 years. So that's quite an accomplishment. So it's all you, Henry.
Well, thank you very much. I like being able to have a venue like this to play some songs I don't often play in bars. This one is about the emotion a parent might feel if they lost a child. What is the reason that precious life was lost today? This wasn't the plan. There's no price I wouldn't pay. I can see him. I am with him, dancing through the day, lighting up the night, running out to play. His love for life shines bright. My soul is on fire. The power of my love must find release. Laughing in my arms, tugging at my sleeve, pulling me ahead, making me believe must keep that love alive and bring me peace. I search for an answer and strength for the burden I bear. This wasn't the season for loss, for life not to be fair. I can see her, I'm with her, dancing through the day, lighting up the night, running out to play. Her love for life shines bright, my soul is on fire. The power of my love must find release. Laughing in my arms, tugging at my sleeve, pulling me ahead, making me believe my memories must keep that love alive and bring me peace. Who walks with beauty has no need of fear. Invisible hands will restore the ruined year. Can you see me? Can you hear me? Dancing through the day, lighting up the night, standing firm to say, my love for life shines bright, my soul is on fire, the power of my love will find release. Laughing in new arms, new hands tug at my sleeve, pulling me ahead, making me believe the sun and the moon and the stars will keep pace with me. And time itself will grow beautifully dim. Yes, I will go dancing through the day, lighting up the night. I'm strong and I can say, my love for life shines bright, my soul is on fire, the power of my love will find release. Strong and laughing in new arms, unto new hearts I will cleave, pulling me ahead, making me believe my memories will keep all love alive and bring me peace. My memories will keep all love alive and bring me peace.
Wow. Slightly out of tune. Something's going on here. And the next one, I rarely do two songs without a capo, but tonight I am. This one was written when I was in my doctoral studies in clinical psychology, and we were studying the soul. So I wrote a song about the soul. Hello, Mr. Soul, how do you do? Are you coming for me, or am I coming for you? You've been hanging out
on the dark side, hanging out on the star side, sneaking round on the far side of the moon. You got a first class ticket on my dream last night, and you came my way. You told funny little stories, but you stayed out of sight. Are you just here to play? What keeps you fooling around on the dark side? There must be something really cool on the star side. Maybe the light shines brighter on the far side of the moon. You know I've only got one life to live, till the next one comes along. So if you've got some advice to give, I'll be right here standing on the ground. Hello, Mr. Soul, you can have it your way. Come on down, shake my hand, I'd like you to stay. You could tell me all about the dark side, I'd be your loyal pal on the star side. Oh, won't you take me with you to the far side of the moon? Don't worry about nothing at all, I can't handle the truth. If you're such a wise old soul, shed a little light down on my youth. I'm pretty sure it would be alright if I knew you well. Let's spend some quality time in a dreamy way, and I won't break the spell. Stop fussing around on the dark side, I want to know what's going on the star side. Help me start peeking round on the far side of the moon. Why don't you stop fussing around on the dark side? I want to know what's going on the star side. Help me start sneaking around the far side of the moon.
Yo.
Pretty inventive.
Very nicely done, Henry.
Thank you.
Well, Henry, that's a little epic you've got there. That last song. That's really kind of a journey. That song. I like that.
That's a journey. Yep.
Wonderful, wonderful. Wow.
The first one was strange too. My sister actually had one of her children die in a car accident, and I woke up 18 months later on a business trip with that song completely in my mind.
Well, I could tell it was a very personal song, and it's a very, very difficult subject, and it takes a lot of courage to, get something
I'm
like
careful
that out.
with an audience. I ask permission. If I'm in an audience I don't know, I'll
Well,
ask
people
permission.
appreciate that you're willing to share it,
Yeah.
and it's a tough one right there. But your music is compelling, very compelling.
Thank you.
And anyways, and enjoyed having you on, and look forward to seeing you again. Good. So over to Daphne.
Thank you so much, Henry. And we only have two performers left in our evening. We have next Jennifer McQuaid from Auburn, Maine. And she likes to play at the Catbird Cafe in Weymouth, Maine. And the host is Steve Martin, but I don't think it's the Steve Martin that, we all know. That would be really awesome, wouldn't it? Jennifer, it's all yours. Take it away.
Well, thank you so much. Thank you for inviting me on. Thank you, Dave. I appreciate it. Anyways, I'm just going to start off with a relatively simple song. There's so many songs about relationships, and of course we can just write a million of those, but this happens to be one of those, and it's called Talk to Me. You don't talk to me anymore. Your silence leaves me wanting more. Don't hide the feelings you keep inside. Let me in, 'cause I'm on your side. Don't be afraid to talk to me. I just wanna share your hopes and dreams. Feel your thoughts are frozen in time. Let me warm you with this heart of mine. I just wanna get closer to you. Do you feel the same way I do? Don't walk away, 'cause I'll never know what you had deep in your soul. Don't be afraid to let me know. I don't ever wanna let you go. Whoa. Whoa. Time is now for new horizon. You're my life, you're the sun that keeps shining. Don't throw it away by words unspoken. You leave me torn with a heart that's broken. Don't be afraid to talk to me. I just wanna share your hopes and dreams. Don't be afraid to let me know. I don't ever wanna let you go. Oh, talk to me. Thank you so much.
Very cool. Very cool.
Okay, I'm gonna do another one, and this is a more recent song. If I can find my pick over here. I don't really like doing a recent song, but it was a special request tonight.
We like it when you do recent songs. That's really daring.
Gotta love 12 strings. This one's just kind of a reflective song, looking back at a past relationship and where the heck did the years go, right? And that's what this is called anyways. Where did the years go? and whose days are far behind. Yet I feel you deep inside. I still see your deep dark eyes. You took me by surprise, walking along the ocean shore. A love we had with so much more. Dreams that we used to talk about. Where did they go? I wish that I could go back in time and do it all over again. But I'm alone with all my thoughts. Where did those days go? Walking along the ocean shore. A love we had with so much more. Dreams that we used to talk about. Where did they go? People in a hurry, going nowhere, looking for their rainbow. Well, it's so magical to look back. Where did the years go? I need to know. Oh my goodness, something was out of tune there. Mostly that was
Okay, Jennifer. We
12s
gave
will
you
do
a
that. to you.
pre-show sound workout, Jennifer, maybe.
Something went way out of tune in it. I'm so sorry. That's a 12 string for you.
Sounded great where I was sitting, Jennifer. I loved hearing what you were playing. It
Oh,
sounded
thank
great
you
to
so
me.
much. Thank you.
Very strong. You're playing very strong, singing very well. Those are just torched ballads. Those ballads just kill me. They,
It's
great stuff.
simplistic, but there's just everybody feels these emotions, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Out of the air or whatever.
Well, somebody's got to put it out there, and by God, you're doing it. I love it. I love it. Tell us a little bit about your antecedents. How you got to be the singer and writer that you are today. What are some of the things that you saw in your past? How about this? How about go back in your mind to a single event you went to, and you saw somebody play up close, and you said, "Wow." A moment like that.
Oh my God, there's so many.
Just snatch one out of the air and
Yeah.
paint us a picture.
There's so many. I grew up in a special time where there was just so much great music around, and it's really very hard to single out one person. But, of course, I mean, you hear Roy Orbison sing. I could bring up a name from the past, Engelbert Humperdinck. When I heard,
You saw Roy Orbison?
I didn't see him, but, you know,
Yeah.
I listened to him, on TV, whatever.
Yeah, yeah. Well, yeah, that kind of performer that just makes you go, wow.
Yeah, yeah, but I mean, I grew up in a special time where there were just so many great bands coming out, and so I couldn't help but pick up a guitar, and then I'm like, oh crap, I gotta sing.
So, how old were you when you started to play?
Oh, well, I mean, I started very early, in high school. I used to play the trumpet, the saxophone.
Yeah.
And, I was in high school. My band instructor says, "Does anyone know how to play the bass?" "No, but I'll give it a shot." So I started taking up the bass, and then towards the end of the school, I picked up an acoustic guitar, and then I started to love that, and then just mushroomed from there.
So going all the way back, yeah.
Yeah, and
Well, I see you've got a bunch of electric equipment back there. Do you have a band? Do you play in a band
I
sometime?
have performed with a lot of bands, like a lot of rock bands, and live.
Very cool.
I love doing the acoustic stuff as well, but yeah, most of that is live, and then I do a lot of recording as well.
Wonderful, wonderful.
I don't know what happened tonight, before the show.
Oh no, you don't have to apologize for. Oh, the sound and everything. Yeah, well, we had but it all worked out, and you sounded great, and you played strong. I think you'll be satisfied when you see your recording of this. These shows are all archived. Everyone who's on this show has their own web page, where the shows that they're on are archived, where you can go to it. I think you'll be proud of what you did tonight. You were,
Oh, thank you so much. Thanks for having me too.
Thanks for coming
Yeah.
on. We'll look forward to having you back.
All right, sounds great.
Thank you, Jennifer. And yes, Capo Dave Williams did a lot of work in archiving, in making sure that everybody's name points to the YouTube video that they are on for every show that they've been on. He just, behind the scenes, he does tons. So look it up, Jennifer, in a little bit, and you'll find yourself. And we are going to close the show with According to Bazooka from Davis, California. And I am proud to say that these are my friends, and they let me play in their band, but that kind of happened almost after I told them about this Open Mic America, and I had no idea that they'd be playing on Open Mic America while I'm a full-fledged band member with them. Today it's the trio, and I'm just really happy to present According to Bazooka with Renee, Richard, and Jamie. Take it away.
Hello, hello, hello.
Oh, wait. And they love playing at Russ Dollar Farm in Dixon, California. Gonna be there on September 11th, anybody in the area. So now take it away.
Hello, hello, hello. There you got a group hello. We're gonna do a song called It's All in Your Head. Kind of writing true stories. And this is kind of a convoluted way of telling one of our true stories. We'll start off with the lovely Renee.
To know what to do, could it be that it's all in your head? Do you think someone's trying to follow you? Wait, I think that's already been said. Do you need an alternative point of view? I think maybe it's all in your head. I think maybe it's all in your head. If I close my eyes, will it make it go away? Make it go away. Close my eyes. If I close my eyes, will it make it go away? Make it go away. Is there somebody trying to follow you? Is it true what the neighbors have said? Are you thinking that rumor just might be true? Could it be that it's all in your head? Is a song when I finally find a clue in a book that nobody has read. If suspicions are true, it all points to you. I think maybe it's all in your head. I think maybe it's all in your head. Is there something that we need to talk about? Is there something that needs to be said? All your stories are leaving me filled with doubt. Could it be that it's all in your head? Do you think someone's trying to follow you when I think that's already been said? Do you need an alternative point of view? I think maybe it's all in your head. I think maybe it's all in your head. Maybe it's all in your head. Maybe it's all in your head.
Was the meowing all in our head? Was the meowing all in our head?
Old kitty who's been sleeping all day and just decided to start meowing.
One of our fans outside. Sounds like a cat.
I was hoping you couldn't hear that.
Now we're doing the other side of the coin. Actually, the coin is multifaceted, so we do one style, we do another style, lots of styles. It's called the according to bazooka style is what we're doing. And this is a true story, sort of based on facts that happened in driving around in California going to gig. Goes like this. It's called Bakersfield. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2.
smoke, and you're falling asleep at the wheel. Count your blessings and your change. Yeah, I know it may sound strange, but you're only halfway to Bakersfield. When the red light's flashing and the engine's up in smoke, and you're falling asleep at the wheel. Count your blessings and your change. Yeah, I know it may sound strange, but you're only halfway to Bakersfield. When the red light's flashing and the engine's up in smoke, and you're falling asleep at the wheel. Count your blessings and your change. Yeah, I know it may sound strange, but you're only halfway to Bakersfield. Meow, meow, meow.
Bakersfield.
Meow, meow, meow.
Wonderful.
Oh.
Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful.
And there was no Daphne.
Daphne.
Wow. You all are wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. So tight. Your musicianship, everything, the singing, the harmonies, the when in the first number when you guys were playing the solo at the simultaneously guitar and that was pretty cool. That was pretty cool. And the whole thing, the bass player, yeah,
Jamie.
definitely getting it. Love it, love it. Talk a little bit about the thrust of your. First of all, there's a question been on YouTube already. Is where are you playing next? People are beating at the door. They want to know.
We have shows in Davis coming up, and we've got Dixon, as we mentioned earlier, in Winters, California. We're here based close to Sacramento, so regional. So the next show is Tuesday, August 23rd in Davis.
Right.
Yeah, we're doing a little.
Is this
show.
on your website?
It's a performer circle, so we have an open mic, and then we're the featured performer that day. Yeah, and it's on our website. Yes.
Okay. Well, your website is posted on Open Mic America.
Yeah,
So
we travel.
anyone
So we'll go to that other state there if
That's
they,
right.
they want us to go.
They can look you up and find out where you are next. So, how long have you guys been playing as a trio?
Well, it worked out.
Yeah. Do you know what year you joined, Jamie?
I think it's been about 4 years now.
Yeah, I think
Four
four or 5 years. Richard and I were playing together, started out as a duo, and with me on accordion, Richard on bouzouki. So according to bazooka came from a little pun there. And then he's playing guitar now and harmonica sometimes, and then I've added the.
So that's where the bazooka comes from. You play
Yeah.
bouzouki sometimes?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
And then Jamie, we were looking for an upright bass player, and we kept running into Jamie, and we asked her at the Performer Circle Open Mic, actually, the one we're playing on Tuesday. And then we also have drums. Don, who's someone who Richard played.
I've seen that tape of the with the drums.
And then
That's four.
Don joined the same year Jamie joined, and then a violin player.
We joined.
Just joined a couple.
Daphne.
We joined
Yes.
Daphne.
Show host is in your ensemble now, and I know Daphne very well, and I can say she's a world-class violinist, and she just now she's going to kill me for saying that. But I was just so excited that she joined your ensemble, and you guys are great, and I'm sure that the people that are you booking any festivals? It seems like you guys would be a great festival draw.
Well, we'll
Yeah.
have Renee do that.
We're just coming out of it's still kind of a struggle for us. Reconnecting with people.
With
these events, we did a lot of streaming shows. With the pandemic happening, And some of the venues we used to play don't exist anymore. But we are, in winters, we're playing the Winters Porch Fest, which is a little festival where all around town bands set up on people's porches. And
Cool.
that's been closed down for a couple of years, so we're excited to be back at that.
A little bit at a time, we'll get back. Well, great having you guys on the show. Thank you so much, and we'll look forward to having you again. Thanks.
Thanks.
Daphne?
Well, thank you, According to Bazooka, for closing out this Open Mic America with something so raucous and upbeat, and having three of you, that's great. And now let's thank all the performers here one by one. Just wave real quickly. Grover Duffield, Ron Martinez, John Gary, Lemay and Reece, Joseph Isaacs, Henry Kaiser, Jennifer McQuaid, and According to Bazooka. And also would like to thank our interviewing host and founder, Capo Dave Williams, who works tirelessly behind the scenes to make everything possible, and our engineer for tonight, Laura Bordowitz. So thank you, Laura, for doing all that work at the switchboard behind the scenes also. And thank you for everybody on YouTube who's been listening. And if you like the show, spread the word. Don't keep it a secret. You can even download and print your own posters from our website. You can get t-shirts. And please check out all your local in-person and virtual open mics and venues. You can find a list of all those venues on our website. Our next show is going to be on the first Sunday of September with founder Capo Dave as our MC and Rich Fassler as our interviewer and Evan AC as our brand new show engineer. So stay tuned for the next lineup. Okay, and pretty soon we are going to be waving goodbye, as in now. Everybody just wave. Mute yourselves and wave. And we will see you all next time. Good night, America.
If you meet me at the corner of Russell and Albina, just about a block from Mississippi Avenue, I'll take you to a house where they hang carpets on the wall. And if we go there on a Sunday, there's a song I'll take you through.